Hello, I'm Amanda Coorough from the University of Wisconsin-Madison Division of Extension. On today's Parenting Behind the Behavior, I'm going to talk about helping your child manage their fears. Experiencing fear is a normal part of growing up. In fact, having a fear towards something is an experience many of us are familiar with as adults. Most childhood fears are mild, and it is usual that fears will come and go as children go through different stages of development. Sometimes, though, children do have fears that are strong enough and may stop them from doing things. Fear itself is when one worries about bad things that might happen. A common reaction to this is a strong desire to avoid the thing that one fears. In children, fear can show up in a variety of different ways, such as strong emotions, seeking physical comfort from a close caregiver, or avoidance behavior that might not match a child's other interests. As a caregiver, there are a few things that you can do to support your child when they are showing signs of fear that will help them to return to a calm state and learn to cope with this fear so that it doesn't overwhelm them. First, staying calm when your child expresses fear is important. It may even help to take a deep breath and encourage your child to do so with you as a first step. Let your child know that you are glad that they told you how they were feeling. When your child is calm, ask your child to talk with you more about what is causing the fear and make sure they know you are taking their feelings seriously. When they're in a calm state, show your child some coping strategies while modeling these practices yourself. Then, when they are upset, remind them to practice the skills you showed them. You may need to start off by showing them the skill first, such as deep, slow breaths or using positive self-talk as an example. By taking these steps, you are encouraging your child to face their fears a little bit at a time. While it might be tempting to have your child avoid the things they're afraid of, this will not be helpful in the long term, and it may create more problems than trying to address the fear in the future. Dealing with fear gradually, using positive coping techniques, and praising your child's efforts will help them face the things they have to do with confidence. Fear does serve a purpose to help keep children safe in a variety of new and changing environments, for example, such as deep water, high heights, or even strangers. However, when the fear outweighs the actual danger and prevents the child from engaging in normal activities, the risk of fear turning into a phobia might be a real concern. At that point, it might be a good idea to seek support from a professional. You can help your child by having clear rules that tell them how to behave in potentially dangerous situations. For example, hold an adult hand and look both ways before crossing the street. This helps your child know what to do in those situations, and when possible, it can increase their confidence. So even if the environment changes, the safety behavior remains the same. Thank you for learning with me today. We hope you'll join us next week for another Parenting Behind the Behavior.